Good morning and welcome to Phoebalicious Radio. This is your host, Phoebe Veronica Atwood, and I am here this morning broadcasting from Rochester Hills, Michigan. Oh, what a week, what a week, what a week, what a week. And I'm sorry I'm very late this morning. I just got a late start. I think this whole quarantine thing is starting to really get me. Not gonna lie. I am tired. Not in a good way either. Like, you know how you get tired sometimes, and it's one of those things that, you have good things that you're tired about. Well, this is not that case. This is just tired of the bullshit. Excuse the expression, but that is the reality of the matter. I'm tired of the bullshit. I think we all are, though. So I'm sure I have plenty of people who sympathize with me when I say that. Look, you can almost see the purple in my hair in this way. I'm going to be redoing it. I couldn't find my original color, which is a bummer, because I really did like that color. I have a little bit left over, so I don't know. But it is temporary anyways. So I'm actually thinking maybe I will actually dye it. I'm sorry, not dye it, because I've already dyed it, but I may actually do a little pick me up to it. I got a metallic, and I got another color that looks strangely similar. So I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I go the more natural color or if I should just go metallic. But I did get some bleach, so I might do that. I'm still trying to decide. I've never bleached my hair before, so this will be interesting. As you can see, I have a little bit of a different setup today. I decided that it was a good idea for me to try and get actually more of my face instead of my boobs. I'm sure you guys are terribly disappointed. Sorry, gentlemen. But not really advertising the goods. Not trying to, anyways. On purpose. But anyway, if you're not familiar with the Morning Brew, this is my radio show where I play jazz, blues, and classical music. Right now, I have just a random mix that I have from YouTube, from their background music. Got some nice natural light in here, and I'm trying to get it, but I'm also trying to get my microphone in a good position. Don't mind me. All right. So today, though, we're going to be listening, of course, to jazz, blues, and classical music on Spoon Radio. If you are not familiar with what Spoon Radio is, it is a internet radio station. Got a nice bunch of fans on there, some great people that I chat with and talk with on occasion. And I don't know. I know the topic that has been really buzzing lately has been this coronavirus, which, I mean, I get it. It's new, it's novel, it's a new novel thing, I guess. Even though it's been around for probably many years, but we haven't experienced the strain. Here in Michigan, they actually just made a law that it is now required that if you go out in public, you wear a mask. I won't say any more than that. At least our governor has decided that they're going to. At least our governor decided that she's going to reduce all the things that she's doing to us. So that's good. As if, not allowing or stopping people from working was bad enough, but also to basically cause a recession and a huge boom in unemployment. It's insane. So, anyways, here we are. It is April 25th, 2020. I apologize. I just realized that my hair is really, really super tangly. And I did my hair earlier this week, and it's still curly, but it's also a really big mess. So I apologize. This is not a beauty contest. This is YouTube, where it's all about the content, right? Is it? I don't know. It's hard to say. Anyways, we're going to get to some music this morning. And I figured, what better way to do that than here on YouTube first? We're going to start the 10 o'clock block from 10 to midday. And then I'll probably do one from, probably do another morning brew because I didn't do my 8 o'clock show this morning. I was still in bed, I'm not going to lie. I slept in. I've been so just kind of blah about all of this that it's just dumb. So, uh, people are dumb. And I am just overwhelmed with the dumbness sometimes. But that's okay. You know, each of their own. Each to their own. Really trying to figure out how I can get this so you can see me and you can still hear me. Ooh. I will get the music started here in a few minutes. But um, anyways. It's another day in the neighborhood. We might listen to some vinyl later. Vinyl. Vinyl and wine. I don't know. I know we listened to some different stuff last week, some experimental instruments. We talked about some different things. We talked about the mass effects of the coronavirus on the hive mindset. Also talked about freedoms, and in the US, our freedoms specifically, which is an interesting subject to begin with because a lot of people don't know and they don't really care to read the Bill of Rights or our Constitution or anything like that, and that's on them. I guess I should probably brush up again more on a lot of our stuff that we have because, well, it is what it is. I'm gonna start putting up my little um, buttons that say socialism sucks and my support for the NRA because I do support NRA. I do support a lot of that stuff. I'm actually fairly conservative, although I have a very liberal mindset in a lot of ways. Like, I don't care what people say. I don't care what people do. They want to protest. That's great. They want to sit there and not wear masks. That's on them. That's fine. It's your right. It's your right to choose what you do, so much as you're not inflicting anything wrong on anybody else. I'm sorry, I keep on adjusting this. I'm just making sure that uh, this is working correctly. In the near future, I'll be doing interviews and such. I know I've mentioned this a few times, but I finally got an agreement for one of my friends, my buddy Blake. Also, have a few other people that we're going to talk to as well. So, um, I'll get back onto the thing of music though, and we'll start with some more jazz, classical, and blues music this morning. I'm about to get Spoon up and running. So I'm gonna probably mute myself for a little while so I can get this taken care of. And then yeah, if you are interested in listening to the full stream, I will post both my playlists for the Morning Brew here on YouTube, and also I have this all recorded on Spoon Radio as well. So if you are interested in watching the magic happen, you're here, but you're not going to hear all of the music because, well, YouTube does not like copyrighted content. The background music, however, is not copyrighted content. Go figure. And it's available for you to sit there and play with and listen to and use. So, shout out to Background Music's BGM channel. Great little channel. They have some great selections of music that you can listen to, which is awesome. I personally like their study cafe. And also, I like the Jazz Cafe, coffee, jazz music, chill out, lounge, jazz music, radio, which is also available 24/7. So if you need something, just something to just chill to, um, zone out to, great. It's a great option. Some great music there for you to sit there and listen to. And of course, the morning brew would not be the morning brew without my coffee. This is just one of my standard little coffee cups that I have in my, well, that my mom has. We also have a joke, a running joke about one of her friends who came over and asked for a thin lipped cup. They're just pretty cups. They really are. They're the China looking cups. They're beautiful. They really are. Don't hold that much coffee, but that's okay. That's fine. Um, all right, we're gonna get to some music though here. I'm gonna mute myself and work on the playlist for a short time, and then I will jump into Spoon Radio, and we will get some music going. This again is the Morning Brew, and my name is Phoebe Veronica Atwood, broadcasting live from Rochester Hills. And today is April 25th, 2020. Ooh, little bit of a, just a little bit of a teaser. All right, guys, you will hear from me shortly. Just bear with me a few minutes while I get this all up and running. Thanks, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and thank you for tuning in to Phoebalicious Radio and the Morning Brew. This is your host, Phoebe Veronica Atwood. This morning it is April 25th, 2020. And we are listening to blues, jazz, and classical music here on the Morning Brew. And I'm so happy to have you join me. We're going to be hopping right into some music this morning. For anyone who is interested or wants to make a request or anything like that for jazz, blues, or classical music, you are welcome to do so. Of course, as always, if you want to listen in on the app rather than on YouTube, it's just go to Spoon Radio. I am live streaming from Rochester Hills, and I'm actually live streaming as well on YouTube. Have my studio set up. Pretty nice, actually. At least I think so, anyhow. And, yeah, we're here. We are here. We are ready to hang out. And pretty much this is about it. We are going to start out this morning with some classical music since spring is brewing here in Michigan. And, yeah, trying to get everything going as far as keeping up a good mindset, a good, what's the word? Good attitude, good vibe, good energy. So here we are with coffee, tea, conversation, tea talk, classical, jazz, and blues music with intermittent breaks of your local weather forecast. Probably will do that once a session. So if you want to know what your local weather forecast, you can drop your city and state below either on YouTube or on Spoon Radio in the chat, and I will be happy to get you your local weather forecast for the next 5 days. For all my friends listening in from overseas, thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here for me. Thank you for, well, thank you. uh, Join me now on Spoon Radio for classical, jazz, and blues music if you haven't done already. That's the Spoon app on both Android and Apple devices. For classical, jazz, and blues music. Live. Here we go, our first song we're going to start out with this morning. I was waiting to see if I could get a few listeners, but, well, doesn't always happen. Our first song this morning is Pavane, Opus 50, performed by the Boston Symphony Orchestra. This is composed by Faure and Pelas el Melisande. Here is Faure by, I'm sorry, Pane, Opus 50. You're good. I'm sorry, the song actually was composed by Faure. The song itself is called Pavane, Opus 50. That was performed by the Boston Symphony Orchestra. And we are taking some calls this morning. I love Brazilian jazz. Awesome. Got a good friend of mine. Got a good friend of mine who actually is from Brazil. My friend Lucas. And I love bossa nova. I love jazz. I just love everything. So if you want to call in, though, you are welcome to do so. That I have a request by Gray Fox Azimuth Vou sobre o horizonte. So I know I totally slaughtered that. I am Portuguese, but I never really learned to speak. My mom didn't teach us. But she's from the Azores, a little island called Madeira. Um, so I've I was there when I was 2. I've picked up a few words here and there, a few phrases here and there. but I do not speak Brazilian. Wish I did. Wish I did. Or not Brazilian, Portuguese. Wish I spoke it, but I do not. So that's okay. That's fine. All right. We are going to take a call from Gray Fox, who is in California. And Gray Fox, you are live in a second here. Let's see. Is this going to work? Come on. Come on. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning, Gray Fox?
I'm doing good. I saw the title of this and I had to stop it.
Well, I'm glad you did. I do jazz, blues, and classical music every Saturday and Sunday. Usually I'm here earlier, but I got a late start this morning. So,
Oh, gotcha.
yeah.
I see.
Yep. So,
Yeah, you did pronounce the name pretty well, or at least. Yeah, you did. I did not expect that Portuguese.
I try. Sometimes I fail, sometimes I'm good. I don't know. So,
Yeah, that sounded awesome.
thanks. Thank you. I hope well, I'll keep on trying to say things. I know I have a couple of friends who are bilingual or trilingual, and they sit there and they laugh at me when I try to pronounce things. Like, shut up, I'm American. you you want me to try and pronounce something in another language? Give me something French. I speak French pretty well, but yeah, but
Can you say anything in French? Like, can you say I want to go to the park?
uh, je voudrais. Oh shoot, I have to think about this for a second. Oh my goodness, je voudrais. Uh, va au parc. Au parc. Yeah. See, we. That's
Say a sentence that you're like used to saying.
a sentence I'm used to saying in French.
I don't even have to know what it means. I just want to hear something like smooth.
Something smooth. Okay. I'm trying
Yeah.
to think what's something good. Okay. Bonjour, je m'appelle Phoebe. J'ai
Wow.
30 ans et je de Rochester Hill, Michigan. Et j'ai étudié le uh, shoot, I can't say the rest. Never mind. I was trying to think of something, but it's not really working. I'm like, wait a minute. I never did translate my degree into French, did I? Environmental science environmental. I guess I don't know. It's been a minute. I haven't had to carry on a conversation in French in probably about I don't know maybe 3 or 4 years. But Google Translate's also really helpful for helping with translation.
Yeah. Just Google Translate.
Just a little bit. Just a
Nice.
little bit. So
Just
terrible.
a little.
Just a little. Little sis is good. Welcome, Robert, Joseph, and Sato. Well, I found your song, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this song started. But I hope you enjoy this
Awesome.
cast. Oh, actually, a question for you. So, Gray Fox, I'm curious. Are you a new listener here on Spoon? How long have you been on Spoon?
I've been on Spoon for like a good, I'll probably say like 4 months now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I thought.
Yeah.
Good morning, Joseph. I know. I was gonna say. I thought I had seen your name possibly before. So I don't know. But well,
Yeah, maybe.
maybe I don't know. I this is actually the one of those shows that I've been trying to keep up because I'm not gonna lie, I'm I get really tired at night, and I was doing an all request show, but I just can't stay up past 10.
Yeah. Dang, yeah.
I'm an old lady. No, I feel like it. No, I feel like it definitely, but that's okay. It's fine. No big deal. See, I have no problem with sheltering in place. I'm sheltering in place normally, anyways. So, but anyways, all right. Well, let's get back to some music, and I'm gonna get off the phone call with you. But if you have another request, go ahead and drop it below. And if you want to talk again, of course, and that goes for anybody else in the room. If you have a request for music, drop that request below. If you want to call in and talk, I'm going to be taking calls in between songs. And then also, I do local weather forecasts. I try to do it at least once an hour. So if you want to know what your local weather forecast is for the next 5 days, drop that below as well, okay? Uh,
Very, very resourceful.
I try. All right. Here is oh my goodness. Vu sobre horizonte by Azimuth. I know I totally slaughtered that, but enjoy and thank you for calling in, Grey Wolf.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. And yes, I am also live on YouTube streaming as well, live. I've got my video feed going. You're not going to hear any music, but you will definitely see me in my studio. Well, my studio slash office. So, slash everything. This is my life. This is where I spend my time. I send a picture of Robert. He says, "Look at your Insta Phoebe." I sent a picture of my ex girlfriend. Oh boy, I'm a little scared. All right, I'm gonna check it out. We're going to get to some blues as well here. So, thank you for that recommendation, Grey Wolf. That was a great song. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love Brazilian jazz and oh shoot, I love all music. I'm an eclectic listener. I listen to everything. So for me, this is like this is my shrine. Music is my shrine. And if I mean if people have had a chance to listen to my podcast about who I am, music has always been my escape. There's three things that make my life complete. Good muse. I'm sorry. Good music, good food, and love. Love and music, and yeah, that's it. So, anyways, all right, we're going to get to some blues. Adventurous Esmeralda. Love you, girl. Avarax. Good morning. Good morning. And good coffee. Coffee is part of food. In fact, coffee is its own food group. I don't care what anybody says. Avarax. Hi, Abby. How you doing? That's good. Love, 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 love you too, Ventress. We are listening to lots of music this morning. I am taking requests for music for jazz, classical, blues music right now as well. What's up? Nara, welcome. We're going to get to some blues though. So if you have something that you want to hear, you have a jazz artist or a song or anything like that you want to hear, drop your name of the artist and the song, and if I can find it, I will play it for you. Next up, I have The End of the Rainbow by McKinley Mitchell. This is from the complete Malacco collection of McKinley Mitchell. We're just going to go ahead and just dive right back into some more music. So if you want to get my playlist, join me on Facebook, Phoebalicious Radio. And I share my playlists and everything like that. Also, if you follow me on YouTube, it's just Phoebalicious. I am planning on getting some more content up. I haven't. I've been so lazy. That's the one thing that's been bad about this quarantine is it has been, man, Man, this quarantine, I'll tell you what. I am so unmotivated to do anything except for listen to music, eat good food, and work because I'm working from home. So I think that's the whole thing. Got some shout outs here, Averex. The whole gang is in here. Hell yeah, boy. That's what happens when you get me on here. Actually, I haven't seen a lot of I haven't seen you Nara on a really long time. So I really thank you guys for the love. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with me. And we're gonna go ahead and listen to "The End of the Rainbow" here by McKinley Mitchell. It's a blues song, so enjoy. And then we will get back to some classical music shortly after that. This is The Morning Brew with Phoebe Veronica Atwood on Phoebalicious Radio. Enjoy. That was The End of the Rainbow by McKinley Mitchell. Whoops. Um, and yeah, next we have a request. I have a request for It As Well by David Dunn. We're going to play that for Nero. Nero, did you want to call that in and make the request? Or did you just want me to play it for you? Because I could do both if you want to. I mean, it's fine. Um, I'm just taking requests just in chat as well. But if you do want to call in a request, just let me know you have a request and let me know, of course, where you're from. You could just play. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. I'm going to break this up. This is David Dunn. It Is Well, Portrait Remix. And the next up after that, I have some classical music that we're going to play. So here we are. David Dunn. It Is Well. Behaving. All right. That song again was, my gosh, It Is Well by David Dunn. We are listening to classical jazz and blues music. If you, my Instagram actually is anomaly0923. So I am on YouTube, and as well, it's actually just Phoebalicious. You can get me up on Instagram anomaly0923, all lowercase and everything like that. I don't know if it's case sensitive. I think it is, but I don't know for sure. But yeah, hit me up on Instagram if you want to hit me up in chat or anything like that. Catch up. Love to hear from you, Nero. It's been way too long. Where the hell have you been? Okay. All right, we are going to get back into some classical music now. Our next song, this is Cantata Watchat of Ruft und die Steam BWV 140, and that is by Fritz Werner that we're going to listen to. So this is Cantata. Here it is, and I hope that you are enjoying this morning's selections of jazz, classical, and blues music with a few requests mixed in between. If you have a request, please hit me up on YouTube and let me know. Hold on a second. Okay, what's going on? I'll go ahead and get that playing. And yeah, otherwise, we're just going to keep on going with more jazz, classical, and blues music. So we are just got done with some classical. I'm going to actually flip over to some, I'm sorry, jazz music in a little bit. This next song actually that we're going to play is Linea del Horizonte by Azimuth. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. And then next up, we are going to get back to some blues, maybe some more jazz, and then some classical. So, oh, wait, I have a caller. Is it Karen? It's Karen! Yay! Karen. Karen. My favorite person. How are you?
Well, good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
Let's all have a moment of silence for the state of Georgia.
Wow. What did I miss?
Oh, they're reopening everything against Trump's orders and
Oh,
salons, gyms, bowling alleys, tattoo parlors.
are you kidding me?
Their death toll keeps rising.
Jesus. What is wrong with people? I mean, okay. I was saying stuff about earlier today about how it's just I I don't know how much to believe anymore. But why not reopen with caution?
Right. Like, they opened their beaches Wednesday last week.
Oh my god.
Like, they reopened their beaches, and just the aerial views of the big Georgia beaches, I mean, they're packed. They're fucking packed.
That's
So, yeah, let's spread it more. So,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't. Yeah, this does count for a moment of silence. Let me see if I can find some morning music. Like morning, MOUR. NING, morning music. Urena, hey. So yes, it's oh Georgia. A moment of silence for Georgia as they make silly and not even silly, just dumb decisions.
And Trump did make the statement that for those that are going against the order, if they ask for federal help,
They're withdrawing it.
They will be denied.
Yeah, I don't blame them. Because that's dumb. Yes, indeed. Oh my gosh. I've been trying not to watch the news just for the simple fact that I can't handle it anymore. I'm so stressed out from watching the news. So I kind of stopped because I mean, for a while I was keeping track of all the cases that were going on in Michigan, and I had to stop doing that because it was just like I mean it's going to spread. It's going to spread because it's a virus and that's what happens. But I don't know. Let's try and keep it. How are you doing, Kieran?
Oh, I'm the same.
Yeah.
I'm the same.
You're the same. Just hanging in there.
I'm trying. It's getting hard.
Well, I mean, we have a little bit of relief. At least the governor kind of lifted some things, like allowing people to start to get back to work safely, sort of. Not really. Not really much has changed.
No, not really. You can buy more stuff now.
Yeah. But as far as doing.
You get your yard done.
Yeah. Which. Whoop-de-doo.
Still can't go and get your hair did.
Can't get your hair done. No. Well, I mean, considering, you can't really social distance, physical distance with getting your hair done, but I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. It sort of makes sense, but at the same time, it's like that still kind of sucks.
Well, and yesterday, was it yesterday? What's today?
Today is Friday. Yesterday was Friday. Today is Saturday. It's the 25th.
official announcement that we are canceling for this year.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, we had Doogie from Tennessee Race Chasers. We had Paul Bradford from Ghost Hunters International.
Oh man.
So they got us when made the announcement. They're like, put us on for next year because she announced the dates for next year, and they're like, you're already on the books for next year. So we'll still get Doogie, we'll still get Paul Bradford.
It's just gonna be next year.
We're now getting that priest who's the exorcist, Shanto, or it's a weird name, but we're getting him.
Yeah.
But that was going to be my big money maker this year for readings.
Yeah.
So I'm stressing.
Well, I can understand why. For anybody who is listening and anyone who is watching on YouTube, I have Karen Knight. He is actually a paranormal hunter. Well, I don't even, not hunter. Paranormal investigator, like hunter. That doesn't even make sense. uh, you already know it's there. You're an investigator, so. And he also does tarot readings and also psychic readings and everything like that. And I mean, everybody's being affected by this. Everyone is being affected by this, and
like all the festivals and
everything's getting canceled.
That I signed up for, they canceled. We scheduled for next year. Yes. And the bar is still closed.
Yeah, so can't.
We are opening up a paranormal store, the metaphysical store, but for curbside pickup only.
Right.
So, and I'm already getting people saying, "Well, what about reading?" I'll have to talk to Rhonda about it.
Right.
We're trying to keep the social distancing. It's kind of hard to do a reading from 6 feet away. I mean, it's one thing over the phone and online. I can see.
You can connect in such a way, but there's things that, especially if you do connect on the, in the way of touch, because there's a lot.
See, and that's mostly how I connect is by touch.
Yeah.
So, and I've already had people, especially like from Spoon and through a couple of the other. Oh, I never did get that invite for that group that you were talking about.
Oh, I have to send it to you. So, hey, Ed.
I need to tell you about it. Hey, Edward.
I'm gonna.
I'm sorry, I'm acting like the co-host.
No, you can go ahead and act like the co-host. I'm gonna send you that link for that group here in a few seconds because yeah.
Well, and even churches aren't open, and people are trying to do Zoom and like Jason and Rhonda, their youngest daughter is having a baby. What does Caitlin do? The 21st of May? Yeah, she's due on the 21st, so they have to do the baby shower over Zoom.
Oh my gosh. That had to be a nightmare.
Fucking nuts. I wake up thinking it's just a dream, and then my Alexa tells me that we're gonna have snow next week.
Doesn't it feel like the eternal snow? I know it does for me. I mean, I like snow, but this is a bit much. Not gonna lie.
Well, it's like all the plants Rhonda bought, we weren't able to get them planted because, of course, the whole no gardening order came through.
Right.
Well, we forgot to bring them in that one night, and we got like 4 inches of snow.
Yeah.
When was the last time? And I understand you're way young. Edward, I don't know if Edward's from Michigan or not. When was the last time we had 4 inches of snow in freaking May or April?
Well, I know a couple of years ago we had at least 2 inches of snow. I thought. Well, down here, I mean, that's pretty rare to begin with, but here I'm south of you. I'm south of you quite a distance.
Right.
So it's a big difference. It's a big difference. Not a long time here in North Carolina,
No,
says Ed. Yeah.
of course you're in North Carolina. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
he counts because you know what? I mean, they don't get snow, so it's weird. It's weird. I'm telling you.
But
It's so
it's
weird.
just the whole depression and you know it's it's insane. It's insane. It's like and I know I'm gonna get yelled at, but like can't even go to our landfill.
I'm not gonna yell at you. That's fine.
You know, the landfills aren't open.
Yeah.
The composting areas aren't open.
Recycling centers aren't open.
You know, and you can't return pop can. So I
Yeah.
just drank my last case of Coke. It's like, and she's like, well, it's like they went shopping and asked, do you want us to go get some more soda? I'm like, nope, nope.
Right.
She's like, why? I said, because all these cans, it's like I'm kind of happy that the bar's not open because I don't know where we would store all our empties. See, I'm
Yeah.
still being in Washington State for over 13 years.
Yeah. You're
And
still
only
thinking
being
about that.
back in Michigan for 6.
Yeah.
I'm still not used to this whole bottle return shit.
Yeah.
Even though I grew up with it.
Right.
Grew up with it.
Right.
It's like, my first day bartending, I'm throwing bottles of cans away, and everyone's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, what? Drink bottle deposit. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot about that.
Right. Yeah. No, I that's it's a adjustment definitely, and especially even with that, shoot, I think my brother, well, they still have bottle returns too because he's in California. But then again, he and his wife are like super duper green. Like they do everything like sickly. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's crazy. But I mean, yeah, they have the same thing here. Like we have our soccer, which is a South Oakland Center for Recycling something. I don't remember the last what the A stands for. Uh, but we used to be able to go and drop off things like, old electronics and things like that. And of course, this is the time that I have time to sit there and clean through stuff and go through different things and see what works, see what doesn't work, see what can be recycled, see what is just trash. And so we have a huge amount of like just um refuse like stuff that I can't throw out in the trash because first of all it's not going to break down, and that's made for trash, not like batteries. And
Edward, have a good day at work.
see you, Edward. Yeah, he's in here.
We love you. Stay safe.
Stay safe in
Wash your
there.
hands.
Yes,
Don't be
absolutely.
kissing up on people.
Oh, but I mean, I don't know. I just posted something on earlier on Facebook. I was like, I've kind of numbed out to this whole thing. I want life to. I don't like. There's no normal. There's not gonna be a regular normal when we get done with this. You know, this is not something that we're gonna go back to the way things were before. I am completely aware of that. But there are certain things that it's like, okay, what are things that we can still should be able to do, things that we should take the time to do still that are really going to be necessary. you know
Right.
what happens when we do start going back to work or start sitting there and commuting all over the place again? I don't know.
Even like our I'm gonna say our fans and even our paranormal team. You know, like my friends on the team like, hey, what's up? So when's our next investigation?
Right. Right, because you can't go anyplace. You physically can't go anyplace.
Right.
It's
And you're
just
like, well, maybe I'll just investigate my house, and our number one rule of our team is you don't investigate your own house,
oh no, absolutely not. No.
and especially the husband and wife I'm talking about, they don't know what the fuck they're doing to begin with.
Yeah, because you don't want to sit there and cause problems.
And I'm like, I said, I'm like, just watch the Travel Channel, get your fix that way, because once we are able to do investigations, I mean, we have stuff. Ron and Jason have stuff lined up, some cool stuff that we want to do, and it's like we don't want to have to take the time to clean up your mess.
Right. Makes
And it's like
sense.
my other friends are like, hey, I got a Ouija board. You can throw a board. I'm like,
Don't
yeah,
do that.
you need to go and take that back.
Right. Don't play with things that you don't know how to use.
And the radio shows are keeping us
Busy.
entertained and busy.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm tired of doing research already.
Well, I don't blame you.
I'm already tired of doing it. Hey, Robert.
Robert, welcome back from your phone call. Yeah, I mean,
It's just,
just
it's insane. It's really insane. And, you know, you just only so much you can do.
yeah. There's really not much you can do at all. So, I don't know. It's it's crazy. I I wonder how much of this stuff is actually like really reported that's real nowadays too with everything going on. You hear all these stories about about people who fell off bikes and they get injured and the only way that the hospital will see them is if they say, "Yeah, it's a COVID-19 case." What? What? Guy's got a broken foot from falling off of a motorcycle. Come on. Seriously? Like, I don't know. You hear that sort of stuff, you sit there and you question everything after that. You're like, wait a minute, how much of this is inflated? Really? So I don't.
See, and that's the other controversy. Is like, okay, exactly how are they giving their numbers? What are they considering COVID related?
Right.
It's like there was a case up here where a 6-month-old baby drowned.
Oh my god.
Okay, drowned, but they already had the baby tested way before, and it did test positive for COVID-19. Well, they related the death to COVID-19, but the baby drowned.
That's so dumb. Why do people do that? I don't understand. I don't know. People are so dumb. So Robert asked Karen, do you do paranormal investigations? And yes, in fact, Karen, do you have like do you post a lot of your stuff on your Instagram or do you put it on like Facebook or where do you put it at?
I don't post any of our paranormal stuff on my Instagram.
Okay.
We don't really. Um, I'll give you. You can look us up on Facebook. Put it in chat.
Okay. Or if you want, what I can do is if you send it to me in Instagram, then I can get it to actually Robert, aren't you in our chat group? I think you might be.
So if you look that up on Facebook, you'll find our Facebook page.
Northern Michigan Spirit Seekers. Okay.
We have a privacy
Policy.
clause, but we do investigation of privacy policy. We don't um, post our evidence on investigation, especially if it's residential. We don't put it on Facebook, but if like we're always investigating the anchor, always, because that's our home thing. We're based out of the bar and little history. it's 107-year-old uh, restaurant lounge that was a brothel up to 1985.
Neat.
So it's there's relations to the Purple Gang from Detroit, relations to Al Capone,
Wow.
John Dillinger, and actually the lore is it was the inspiration for Heartbreak Hotel.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Tommy Durden was from Michigan, and he used to frequent, which back in the day it was called Cliffs Hotel.
Oh,
Cliffs Motel.
interesting.
So yeah, a lot of history. We have ley lines that intersect right at the corner at the lake
Oh,
because we're like maybe 200 feet from the lake, from the shoreline. And the Cochita and First Nation, which are the two most powerful ley lines, intersect right here in Houghton Lake by our building.
no, that I did not know. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, not really cool because it's but that's cool.
It's a constant portal.
Right. And so you're always going to be running into things. That's insane. That's cool though in a way because, study business. I don't know.
Right.
Study business. So,
Well, it's true. I mean, there isn't a day that there is an activity. And in fact, right now, we had some water damage, and we had to take the stage off the floor, and now we're finding the original hardwood floor. There were actually 4 layers of flooring.
what?
Yeah, so we actually found the original oak hardwood flooring.
Wow.
So, in the process of getting that restored. So we're excited about that.
That is really cool.
So we can get rid of the ugly carpet. It's just ugly. It's just ugly.
Yeah, that's
But
understandable.
yeah, I mean, like I said, there isn't a day that goes by we don't have activity. Jason and Rhonda, we have Wi-Fi cameras downstairs and one upstairs.
Wow.
The actual hotel.
Yeah.
And the actual hotel has 13 rooms. And I used to stay in one.
Oh my god, that'd be terrifying.
And you know what? At first, I was kind of leery about it, but then it just became home, and so
You get used to it, I'm sure. It's like anything.
yeah,
They're just other
it's
roommates.
like I'd be on the phone with Rhonda. We Facebook message each other, at night because Jason would go to bed. She's like, I'm bored. What are you doing? Nothing. Call me. And she's like, whoa, you need to turn your TV on. I'm like, oh, sweetie, the TV's not on.
That's funny. So
Karen, you ever heard of Missing 411 by David Humphrey? Or Scott's Carpenter, not from books. No, I have not, Robert. So that will be something I will be looking up.
no, Robert likes a lot of kind of paranormal stuff and everything too. So
But that also involves me reading, and I'm a very lazy reader.
you know what? I'm just gonna get
So
you.
hopefully
I'm just gonna send
there's an
you
audiobook.
audio. Yeah, exactly. I'll borrow it and and then I'll send it to you, or I'll buy it and I'll send it to you. Let you use my Audible account.
Oh, that would be awesome. I miss Audible.
Oh my god, you can borrow it definitely. Okay, I'll let you. Just don't go buying a whole bunch of stuff on there. But you are welcome to if you want to. So, oh
Awesome, thank you.
yeah, you for sure. Hey, gotta keep Sam somehow or another. So, shoot,
Yeah, because there's only so much NPR I can listen to at night anymore.
Oh, they both have.
I've gone through the entire library of wait,
Don't tell me. Yeah,
I'm addicted to that show.
it's a great show.
Another podcast you would like, and so would Robert, is Welcome to Night Vale.
Huh. I'll have to look that one up. Welcome to Night Vale. Okay.
It's trippy.
Car Talk guys. I love the Car Talk guys. The Car Talk guys on NPR are amazing, and I always listened to them when I was growing up, and yeah, it was interesting. Welcome to Night Vale. That's another podcast. I like the other one. I love Radio Lab. I love Radio Lab. Radio Lab's like probably
I
another one of
always
my
miss it,
favorites.
though.
Yeah, me too.
I gotta put it in my Apple Podcasts.
There's a couple of really good podcasts. Oh, you know what? There's actually a program that they have that that you can actually get paid to listen to podcasts. I should send you that. I can't remember what it is. But I mean, I haven't made a whole lot of money, but then again, I've been really lazy about listening to my podcasts. But they have like all sorts of stuff on there that these are free podcasts that you can listen to. Like, okay, don't make fun of me. I like Russell Brand's podcast,
Oh, good lord!
Under the Skin.
Okay,
I-
just lost.
I'm sorry.
Just lost 2 points.
I'm sorry. Well, no,
2 friend points.
I'm sorry. No, but he does have some interesting ones that I've heard. I've only listened to a few of them, and usually what I do is I go on there and I look and see what people put on for the subjects, and then I listen to them. So there's a couple of episodes that I really really enjoyed of his podcast. I'm not like but you know, I literally will like see what the subject. He is a crazy man. I'm not gonna lie. He is a crazy man, and I don't think I would want to talk to him or be anywhere near him any of the time. But I'll listen to his podcast because it's kind of funny to listen to the inner rantings of a psychopath. just saying.
I like Joe Rogan. I'll listen to Joe Rogan.
Yes, I love.
I listen to Joe Rogan. It's on my favorites list on TuneIn.
I like Jocko Willink too. I do listen to him too, and Joe Rogan. So I do listen to them both.
Plus, I have a man crush on Joe Rogan. So
yeah, it's understandable. Well, because he's kind of cute. As far as conspiracy theorists and podcasters go, he's not bad looking.
nope,
not at all. Easy on the eyes. Okay, and he's smart. Stuff that comes out of his mouth is actually pretty intelligent. So, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan. He's not bad looking. He's easy on the eyes, and he's got a nice voice. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad. We don't know about anything. I don't know about anything else. So. Oh, sorry. How did I get into this subject again? Woo, thirsty.
I let it slip because we binge watch King of Queens.
Yes.
And I have a crush on Kevin James.
Oh yeah.
And everybody just kind of like no, seriously. I'm like, no, seriously.
He's not bad. He's cute. Come on.
I'd kill my family if I could. If I could have one chance with Kevin James, but I have to kill my family, they'd be gone.
Oh my god. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, it's so sad because I keep on wanting to order from my favorite restaurant that is in Royal Oak because I want to keep them opening, keep them open, and I just can't motivate myself to go down there and go pick it up. And it's like 20 miles away, so the delivery fee for it would be insane. So, I don't know. It's bad because I want to support my businesses that I love, but they're all so far away, and it makes me so sad because I thought I was supporting local, and it turns out that my local is not that local. It's so sad. Like, damn it. Like, why can't local just be, local should be just like Michigan. We need to invent I still need to invent teleportation. That's just what's got to happen. So, I don't know. I don't know. But yes, should be should be interesting.
I don't
What's
like
gonna
meeting
happen?
people.
Oh God,
Oh, I guess Discord is down.
Discord is down as well.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, none of.
I would kill all my coworkers for one chance. Shakira, well, I would kill all my coworkers for $25. So that's not saying much. Oh, Robert. Oh, Robert. You wouldn't. You wouldn't at all. I'm not gonna. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I mean, it should be interesting.
I love how nobody messaged me. Always long. It's like I wake up to like 27 messages.
Of course.
11 people.
That sounds about right. Well, all right. Well, keep the faith, brother.
I will.
And we will. You know, we should just do like a paranormal stream at some point or something. No, we just need to. I don't know. Me and you we gotta plan something so we can sit there and we can drum up some business for you.
There we go. There we go.
Yes. Look those guys up
Alright,
on
kiddo.
YouTube. All right, you guys.
Sounds good.
Well, I'll talk to you
Much
later.
love.
Yes, much love, and take it easy and keep the faith and love you.
Love you.
Have a good day. Okay. Take care.
You too.
Bye. Alrighty. So, always interesting. Karen, look at those guys. Always interesting stuff. Taylor Johnson, welcome. All right. So, we're going to get back to some music, but I am doing requests for jazz, blues, and classical music this morning. So, if you have something you want to hear, go ahead and drop it below. If you want, you can call in as well. However, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to play Lina do Horizonte. So this is by Azimuth. Listen to that next, and we're going to listen to some blues and then some classical music. You know how the rotation goes. I haven't done local weather forecasts, but if you all right, that was Linha do Horizonte by Azimuth. Some Brazilian jazz there. Now we're going to get to some classical music. Our next song that we're going to be listening to is Water Music Air. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I changed my mind. I'm sorry. We're not going to listen to that. We are going to listen to Serenade number 13 in G major by Schubert's. This is performed by the Guarneri Quartets. Go ahead and listen to that. Next up, we have some blues music we're going to be listening to. And then after that, we're going to do the local weather forecast. So if you want to know what your local weather forecast is for the next 5 days, please drop your city and state below and I will go ahead and get that information up for you guys so you can read it or listen to it or see it. Here is Serenade number 13 in G major, K525 by the Guarneri Quartets that is performed by, composed by Schubert's. Enjoy. If you have a song you'd like to hear and it is jazz, classical, or blues, drop the name of the music or the song below and the artist, and we'll try and play it for you. Otherwise, we're just going to keep on going. If you do have something you want to talk about, or if you want to share some information with us or anything like that, let me know what you want to talk about, and I will be taking calls in between comments and everything like. Or I'm sorry, in between songs as well. We're going to be streaming until about noon today. We only have about 34 minutes left, so I will be doing local weather forecast in a short time here. If you guys want to know what your local weather forecast is, please drop your city and state below, and I will look this information up and I will let you know what it is. Um, we did have earlier today, we had Karen Knight who joined us, and he actually has a um, he actually has a radio show on sorry, Blog Talk Radio. I'm actually going to be sharing that on my page and also in my group for Phoebalicious Radio, with his most recent broadcast as well. So it's Blog Talk Radio, um, and you can tune in. He actually has a show that he does. You can call in 319, call in as well, or join him on the chat room as well. So, some pretty cool stuff. Maybe in the future. Oops. Oops. Whoa. Maybe in the future I'll be getting onto Blog Talk Radio just because it allows me to be more broad and not as censored, which is kind of cool. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually put my After Dark show on that. And I don't know. I'm trying to decide. I'm pretty comfortable with Spoon Radio. I love Spoon Radio. But there's a lot of stuff that still I feel like um, would be better if I was to have it just on just on another site, and because I don't want to get banned from Spoon at all, and I know there's a lot of kids. That's why if I monitor who is calling in and stuff like that, I ask what it is you're calling in about, and if you have a request or what it is that you would like to talk about. So, um, I do that just kind of to protect myself, protect kids that might be coming in. I'm not one of those people who really wants to make any waves or cause anybody to be uncomfortable or anything like that either. Although I know I am going to. It's just kind of the person that I am. So there's that. Um, Otherwise, yeah, I just wanted to kind of give a plug to Kieran because he's a good friend of mine. He is also a fellow Michigander, and we do talk on time to time here. He does call in, and I love talking to my buddy there. So, um, here though, we're gonna move on to some more music. Our next song that we're going to be listening to, actually, it's a blues song. It's actually When You Got a Good Friend by Robert Johnson. So we're going to go ahead and listen to that. It's a very short song. After that, we have some jazz that we're going to listen to. And then I'm going to switch gears and we're going to do the local weather forecast. So here is When You Got a Good Friend by Robert Johnson. Enjoy. And I will be coming up with some more content here for YouTube in the near future. So, Robust PR, welcome. Um, we're going to be doing more, and we're going to start doing interviews. I think probably this coming week. I just got to nail down a time with my buddy Blake. He is actually a producer, YouTube. Well, he has a couple of movies that he's worked on, kind of independent films. He also has done a lot of kind of podcasts and stuff like that. His site is Redonkulous, and there's a gentleman by the name of Terrence Pop in his series Pop Culture that he helps direct and produce with that gentleman, Terrence Pop. Get a chance to listen to it or watch it. He's actually pretty entertaining and very, very interesting. Got a lot of good facts on it. He does a lot of stuff to try and make people think more. Because I have friends that like to make people think. So there's that. He is on the more conservative side, but there's a lot of stuff that he has to back it up. So if you have a concern you don't want to be completely conservative, well, that's understandable, but give it a chance. Give it some thought. Go to everything with an open mind. So funny. So many people claim to be liberal, but they have such a narrow mind. But what they do or do not want people to say and do. So funny. I find that hilarious. Anyways, moving on. We won't go into the hypocrisy about that, but yes, we are going to continue and we're going to actually have an interview with him coming up in the near future. I'm actually going to see if I can actually do it with him on maybe Sunday night. See if we can nail down a time to do that. It'll be on available on both Spoon and probably if I do broadcast, it'll be on YouTube. So, um, he does not want to do video interviews, so that's fine. I'm probably not going to do a video interview, but we will have him probably on Spoon Radio talking to us. He does actually have a uh, name on here because I introduced him to Spoon Radio. And yeah, we're going to probably go over that. So, moving on though, we're going to go to some music. You're a liberal. Well, I'm not slamming all liberals. I'm just saying that there's a lot of liberals out there that they claim to be very open-minded or they're very liberal, but they don't want to hear a thing that anybody who is conservative has to say. Me, I'm middle of the road. I'm a moderate. You know, I'm moderate. I'm a libertarian. I don't really care what you do. As long as you're not hurting anybody, you're not touching my money. Get the fuck out. Liberally apply alcohol to all my problems. Oh, well, that's a different kind of liberal. So I don't know if that counts. Mom, you okay? What did you do? Okay. I don't know what she did, but she did something. And she doesn't want to talk about it. So, all right. Well, we have 15 minutes left, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get back to some music here. Yeah, she said no. What did you hurt? I know. Go sit down. I'll get you some ice. I'll get you some ice. Actually, I have a. Okay. Do you want to go to the hospital? I don't want to take you to the hospital unless. I don't know what she wants me to do. She must be hungry. That must be what's going on. She's probably hungry. I don't know what to do with my mom. She's okay. She's probably hungry and she doesn't want to cook. So, oh no, you know what it is? She just hurts. She just hurts. So it's just her general complaint most of the time, which I really can't do anything about because one of the reasons why she hurts all the time is because she doesn't take care of her sugar. And I try, but she doesn't want to eat vegetables. So I gotta make some lunch here. We're gonna get back to some music though, really quick, and then I'll probably do the I'll do the local weather forecast, and then we'll be done for the day, probably. Unless I happen to take you guys on a couple of little, you know, um, trips, field trips, going to get chicken and duck food, mostly duck food because I have plenty of chicken food. Anyways, we are going to listen to some jazz. Here's a song, Peel Me a Grape by Diane Krall. We're going to listen to that next. Welcome, Golden Vodka. Um, And then after that, we are going to do our local weather forecast with whatever your city, township, or village is. I'm sorry, city, township, or village in the state. Drop it below. I will go ahead and look this information up. But we have about 15 minutes left, so we're going to finish off strong with some more music. Here is Peel Me a Grape by Diana Krall. Here we are, and enjoy. That song is so ridiculous. It's kind of funny though, and honestly, I do feel like I have an ex that sounds like her too. So, Golden, I understand. Anyways, all right, we're gonna get to our local weather forecast. If you want to know what your local weather is, go ahead, drop your city and state below. We only have a few minutes left, so I'm gonna try and make this quick. Of course, we are gonna finish off with some music. We're gonna actually finish off with some classical music, but this is a popular song, sort of, well, pretty popular song. It was definitely made popular. Um, it's actually a musical song, a song from a musical by Leonard Bernstein. I'll tell you more once we get there. All right, I know a couple of people who listen to my show and where they live, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that in there. Currently, though, I'm gonna do the weather for Detroit because I'm closest to Detroit. Currently, it's 53 degrees in Detroit. It's partly cloudy. It feels like 50 degrees. There's a high today of 40. I'm sorry, 56 and a low of 43. That is for today. There's no chance of rain. Sunday, we have some showers in the morning with a high 56 and a low 57. Sunday, mostly sunny skies with a high of 61 and a low of 44. Tuesday, the 28th, mostly cloudy skies, high of 61, a low of 50. Wednesday, showers with a high of 56 and a low of 45. And then Thursday, showers with a high of 53 and a low of 43. Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam is a request. Okay, sure, we'll do it. I'll do it. We also have in here, uh, let's see, Los Angeles, California. We'll go ahead and get that. Currently in Los Angeles, California, it is 71 degrees. And today they are due for a high of 65 degrees, low of 65 with sunny skies. Partly cloudy tomorrow in Los Angeles with a high at 87 and a low of 63. Monday, April 27th, sunny skies, high of 82 and a low of 62. And then Tuesday, sunny skies with a high of 85 and a low of 64. Wednesday, mostly sunny skies, high of 85 and a low of 63. And Thursday, mostly cloudy, high of 82 and a low of 63. Next up, Noah had a request for Ho Chi Minh City, so I will look that up. I know it's probably for, you know, shits and giggles. Hello, Vietnam. Currently, sorry, I've always wanted to do that. Hello, Vietnam. Currently is 82 degrees in Ho Chi Minh City. There is not a high listed. It's actually got dashes. There's a low of 80 though. Partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, 96 as a high, 80 as a low with thunderstorms. On Monday, April 27th in Ho Chi Minh City, there'll be thunderstorms with a high of 96 and a low of 80. Tuesday, also more thunderstorms, high of 95 and a low of 80. Man, it is humid out there too. It's real humid. And then Wednesday, thunderstorms with a high of 95 and a low of 81. Thursday, there's a high of 96 and a low of 81. Next up, we have, we're actually going to go to Las Vegas, Nevada. Currently is 76 in Las Vegas, Nevada. And today you're due for sunny skies with a high of 93, a low of 69 with sunny skies. Sunday, partly cloudy with a high of 96, a low of 68. Monday, mostly sunny with a high of 97 and a low of 70. Sunny skies on Tuesday with a high of 98 and a low of 72. And then, scorcher on Wednesday. Sunny skies with a high of 103 and a low of 73. Thursday, we also have partly cloudy skies with a high of 99 and a low of 70. Oh, man, that's a hot one. We also have Rose, Louisiana, we're going to be talking about here shortly. And then New York, New York. We only have a few minutes left, of course, in this, but we will finish off with one last song. So I will get this done soon, I promise. Get back to the music. Currently in La Rose, Louisiana. Once it pulls up. It is 85 degrees with as a high, 62 as a low, currently 81. Sunny skies tomorrow, 80 as a high and 59 as a low, 79 as a high and 61 as a low. Partly cloudy skies on Tuesday with a high of 81 and a low of 70. And then Wednesday, scattered thunderstorms with a high of 81 and a low of 61. And then finally, Thursday, almost wrapping up the week with more sun with a high of 82 and a low of 61. Okay, we have about 5 minutes left, so we are going to finish off with one more place, and that would actually be New York, New York. If it actually allows me to search and pull that up. Sorry, I usually have this a little better organized, but unfortunately, I'm not doing a very good job today of that. New York City, New York. All right, currently in New York City, New York, the 5-day forecast. Well, technically 6. I'm giving you guys right now. It's actually today are due for a high of 61 in New York City, New York, with partly cloudy skies and a low of 47. It's currently 59 degrees. Sunday, April 26th, rain and thunderstorms with a high of 49 and a low of 42. And then showers on Monday with a high of 48 and a low of 40. Tuesday, partly cloudy skies with a high of 61 and a low of 43. Showers on Wednesday with a high of 57 and a low of 49. And then Thursday, showers with a high of 59 and a low of 51. This has been your local 5-day weather forecast for New York City, New York, Detroit, Michigan, Ho Chi Minh City, and then La Rose, Louisiana. And also, I did one for Los Angeles, California, from today through the 30th. We're going to continue with our last song for this morning. This is the song I Feel Pretty by the Aroica Trio. And yes, it is a song from the musical West Side Story. This is actually composed by Leonard Bernstein. We're going to go ahead and listen to this in this particular group. I'm not sure if this one is vocal or not. It's a very short song, though, so we'll have just enough time to finish up. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if I don't talk to you soon or don't see you soon, I hope that you feel pretty as well. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Here it is, I Feel Pretty by the Aroica Trio. Thank you for tuning in. That's funny. I thought it was going to be a show. Not that kind of show there, Robert. Shame on you. Shame. No, I don't know. I don't do that kind of show. Now talk to me when I take my aerial aerobics class and aerial what's it called? Aerial with aerial silks class, and then maybe we will have a show of that sort or something similar. I just had to take it off because it was a little bit too warm. Um, we're going to close off and end this afternoon right now, and then I will be back later. I'm going to be working on some content today, so look forward to some more posts from me. In the meantime, I hope that everyone has a wonderful weekend, and I will post the playlist below. Just if you want to see what the playlist was, then I will have that for you shortly as well. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you again for tuning into Phoebalicious Radio. Sorry I got started late, and I promise I won't. Well, I'll try not to be late like that again, or I might have to rethink my timing as far as my shows go. So, uh, you guys have a wonderful rest of the day and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thanks again and take care, guys. Bye.